The US tax code is about 7,000 pages long, and you want to know how much of that actually tells you what you owe? About 2%. The other 98% though is incentives. It's the government saying, if you invest in the things that we need built, we're going to give you some tax dollars back. Things like housing, energy, infrastructure, technology. They need it all funded, right? They can't do it on their own. So they wrote 7,000 pages of instruction that says, do this and we'll pay you for it. And almost nobody reads this. They just look at the tax bill. But in this video, I'm going to show you four specific ways that I've used that the government will literally pay you to invest in 2026. Now, these aren't some theories. I've personally used every single one of these, and I'm going to give you the actual dollar amounts that I got back so you can do the exact same thing. You ready? Let's go. All right, now before we jump into this full video, let me just kind of explain to you why this happens. Because most people think right off the bat, like, oh, this is loopholes, this is what rich people do to get out of paying taxes, or, you know, this is gonna be gray or black, illegal, whatever. Okay, here's why. The government, like a business and like other countries, they have their initiatives. They have things they want. So for example, the government prioritizes GDP, gross domestic product, right? The better the economy does, the more jobs it creates, the more things it produces, the better the country does, the more tax receipts the government gets. So the government needs people to produce gross domestic product. They need people to create companies, create technology, build products. They need energy produced. They need oil, gas. That's a big initiative for the Trump administration. They need infrastructure, all of that funded. They need technology, right? Right now there's the AI race, all of those things. The government can't do those things. The saying I like to say about the government is the government cannot give something it has not taken. The government doesn't create. You and I do. So what the government does is says, well, we need this done. We need housing, we need business, we need technology, we need oil and gas from those things, but we can't do them. So what we want is our citizens to do those things. And if they do those things, if they invest into those things, then we'll pay them, or at least we won't charge them for that, right? So these are incentives. They're incentives that are baked into the code, and they're basically telling you what to invest in. And those things are the things they need. So this isn't a loophole, it's a published policy. Okay, now before we jump into exactly how you can do this and how much money they'll pay you back to start investing, you have to understand that there's two different tracks here, right? So most of the world wants to make you be a consumer. The consumer path is the one that everybody is sort of on this predetermined track, right? Where you go to school, get good grades, get good jobs, you earn, and then the government takes their tax off the top of that. So you earn, you get taxed, and you live on what's left. Now you save a little bit, hopefully, right? You hope and pray that it's gonna be enough, right? That's the default, okay? But the problem is the tax code wasn't written for that path. You see, the tax code